Hey, I'm live and good day to you. I want to be talking to you today about a book by Brené Brown called The Gifts of Imperfection. This book is a guide to living a wholehearted life by letting go of who we think we're supposed to be and embracing who we really are. Brené Brown teaches that our worth isn't earned through perfection, productivity, or approval, but rather through courage, compassion, and connection. Through research and storytelling, she shows that vulnerability is not weakness, but rather the birthplace of joy and creativity and belonging. These gifts are what emerge when we release shame and scarcity thinking and choose to live authentically. One story, one sentence statement about the book is that true belonging and joy are only possible when we release the illusion of perfection and finally embrace one authentic self, us. Talking points. We have 5 of them. The first one is to let go of perfectionism. Perfectionism is really not self improvement, it's self protection. It's driven by fear of judgment and shame. It blocks creativity, connection, and growth. Imperfection is where humanity and relatability live. It's not a perfect world. We shouldn't consider it such. Secondly, embrace vulnerability as a strength. Look at it as a strength instead of a flaw. Vulnerability really is the birthplace of courage and innovation. It requires uncertainty, risk, and emotional exposure. Avoiding vulnerability limits your growing of meaningful relationships. Strength is found in showing up, not in armor around yourself, protecting yourself. Number 3, create and cultivate self-compassion. Speak to yourself in a way that you would to a loved one. Maybe I ought to rephrase that. Speak the way you should be talking with a loved one because you're with yourself 24/7. You got to be nice to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Start being nice to yourself and then just follow that with dealing with others the same way. Shame thrives in self-criticism, so stop it. Self-compassion fuels resilience and growth. The truth is you can't hate yourself into becoming a better citizen, a better person, a better husband, a better dad, a better partner, a better anything. Number 4, quiet the voice of scarcity. Scarcity, oh man, scarcity mentality sucks. Scarcity says I'm not enough. It's reinforced by comparison and productivity culture. Well, I didn't do as well as he did. Well, you didn't, you aren't who he is. You don't know what he did. Gratitude disrupts scarcity thinking. And enoughness, that idea of it's enough, is a daily practice, not a destination. So it's a wrap on today. Don't worry about it tomorrow because tomorrow's got its own issues. And the final talking point about this book is live wholeheartedly with authenticity and joy. I love authenticity. Authenticity requires courage and boundaries. Joy comes from presence, not perfection. Play, rest, and creativity are essential in life, not optional. Belonging starts with being real, not being accepted. Talking about authenticity, this is a copy of my book, The Keys to Authenticity. I've got a chapter in here, as does Jack Canfield. He's the writer of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series, and this book is a follow on to that. The Keys to Authenticity. It might be a book you'd like to take a look at. If you need more information about it, just give me a jingle. So here's a challenge question for you today. The challenge question is, where in your life are you performing for approval instead of showing up as your real self? And what would change in your life if that stopped? In concluding this little talk, I want to tell you the gift of imperfections are not things you earn, they are things you uncover when you stop hiding. When you let go of perfection, you gain connection with not only yourself, but with others. When you choose vulnerability, you gain courage. And when you embrace who you are, really who you are, you let the genie out of the bottle, you let your genius out, and you create space for a life that's deeply meaningful, joyful, and real. And let me say, without boundaries. Woo! If that's of interest to you and you want to know more about that, you let me know. I'll be happy to talk with you about a couple of programs that I have that might be of assistance to you, and depending upon where you are in life. My website is wakeupyourgenius.com, and you can call me at 505-706-2868. 505-706-2868. God bless you on your life journey. I hope you enjoy this idea about imperfections. You're not perfect. Don't try to be. Be yourself. Everyone is already taken. That's what Orson Welles said. And I believe Orson Welles. God bless you. We'll talk to you soon. Hopefully see you again. Good morning.